Hey everybody, G4 Video 5 here, and welcome back to some more Animal Crossing. In this part, we will be attending the Cherry Blossom Festival that takes place from April 5th to April 7th in-game, and it's also the reason why there are cherry blossoms floating across our screen, which is a very lovely little effect. And today we got a little letter here from Nook, remodeling notice. Thanks to all of you, I've saved up a fair bit of money, so on April 5th, 2021, I'm closing the shop for remodeling. Thanks for your patience, Nook's Cranny. Oh man, I am ecstatic about that because it allows Nook's shop to have a wider selection of items for you to choose from, so you can potentially come across something that you need or want for your home or for your collection much faster than if you just had Nook's Cranny this whole time. So, oh man, that is just incredibly awesome. So, let's check this bulletin board. Oh, look at this. I've buried some treasure. Isn't that generous of me? Well, look for a pitfall buried somewhere in Acre B4. You'd better step on it if you want it. Which I guess has a bit of a dual meaning there, because if you step on it, then you end up activating it and you fall in a hole. So, yeah, I've already experienced that once in this LP, and it's only day 5. So, I'd hope to not repeat that. But anyways, here's Nook's Cranny, currently closed because it is remodeling inside and out. So the next time we see it, it'll be a bigger and better store. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh man, that's awesome. And we also get a train model here, so that's pretty cool. I know as a kid I used to love collecting the models of things in this game. So, oh man, that takes me back to my youth there. Oh yeah, not today, Mr. Pitfall. I was surprised it didn't register me stepping on it, because I feel like I was right on top of it, but I guess I was really just a pixel or two away. So far so good today. Hey, let's talk to Oxford. Hey, it's you, huh? While the evening is young, let's rock the night away, bully, eh? Yeah, so what do you want, bully, eh? I'm just hanging out. We can't just let any riff-raff move into town, so I consider it my unofficial job to check you out for crudeness. You say your name is Eric, right? And you live in Acre B3, right? How do you feel about, say a peach? I don't really like peaches, but I'll say yes in case you give me one. I like it. When's your birthday? He's doing this thing, okay. So, funnily enough, my birthday is April 1st. And it's already passed, so it's going to be a while until we celebrate my birthday. Your birthday's April 1st, so that means your zodiac sign is Aries? I really am an Aries, yeah. Then which of these would you describe yourself as? Party animal, bookworm, workhorse, or cuddly bear? I'd say out of these 4 options, workhorse would be applicable. Workhorse? I see. I'm a master at getting people to divulge their secrets, bully, eh? Nice. Unfortunately, I really don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot today, because I would have liked Nook's shop to be open, because I planned on fishing today, and hey, there's the money rock. I planned on fishing today, and you tend to get a lot of duplicate fish, so that would be great just to sell to Tom Nook. But we really have no way of getting rid of our items very easily. There's the town dump, and then of course, I don't know, just dropping items on the ground, but I'm not going to do all that. We could space things out a little bit, so yeah, no fishing today. So during the Cherry Blossom Festival, a special version of the hourly music plays, so I'm going to silence myself for a bit while we stroll on over to the wishing well. So this is the Cherry Blossom Festival. Some of our neighbors are going to be showing up here, as well as Tortimer. Look at how beautiful the cherry blossoms are, Sprout. It reminds me how blessed with long life I've been. Don't you ever forget how tragically short-lived these beautiful blossoms are. Let this gift remind you. It's a pink tree model. May it remind you of the passing beauty of spring, even in winter's darkness. Aw, that's lovely. Let's see what else he has to say. Eric, I just now remembered. Blossoms on the wind, floating in my memory, bringing thoughts of spring. A haiku by Mayor Tortimer. What a pleasant scene. It really is. This is incredible. Let's see. He just ends up saying the same thing. But yeah, I'm going to talk to all of our neighbors that are here today just to see what they have to say about this. This is so much fun. Too bad the festivities only last for 3 days, Sproing. Oh well. Take a look at the cherry blossom petal floating in this cup of juice. It's like a work of art, Sproing. That's so cute. This is the best event of the season, Doodle-da. It makes me feel so alive. Alive, I tell ya. Of course, Egbert being extra. What should I munch next? There's a lot of really nice looking food there. I think those are sandwiches there. Yeah, very nice. Allie, let's see. Won't you dance with me? It's such fun. Grag. Won't you? Okay. Again, same dialogue, but I'm still enjoying myself here. And ooh, it's Twiggy. You can see how beautiful these blooms are, right, Cheapers? Aren't they like the prettiest ever? Yeah, they are pretty lovely, aren't they? Don't you totally wonder how many people are here to just look at flowers? It can't be that many, Cheapers. I'm thinking that most everybody's here to eat, drink, and party the whole day away, don't you think? So across the table we have Monique. Hey, are those people over there dancing? It hurts my eyes to look. They have no rhythm at all. That sounds like something a very good friend of mine would say there. Hey, you've been staring at those flowers ever since you got here. What about me? Well, that one's just weird, but, on most days I would ask animals if they need anything done or if they want, something in particular. But today isn't a very good day for doing that, because whenever animals are kind of locked into place and stationary at one location, like the wishing well, then they won't have their normal dialogue, so you won't actually be able to access that portion of fetch quests and whatnot. Like, even if you have a delivery for an animal, if they're locked into place like that, they just won't acknowledge that aspect of dialogue. So yeah, it's not really worth our time today to be doing things for people, sadly. It kind of soils the mood a little bit. And there's the Able Sisters shop, so later on we'll kind of dive into the Able Sisters. Again, I want to space things out a little bit so we're not doing too much here in the early game. And speaking of doing things, we found a cockroach there. And we've also walked the beach, which is just really nice with this little cherry blossom effect going on screen. And hey, I think this is our final fossil. Yeah, there it is. So I've done all my dailies today, and now I'm gonna head on over to the museum to donate some stuff to Blathers. So to kick things off today, let's donate that cockroach I caught down by the beach, and let's see what he says about this. Oh, is that a cockroach? Oh, how repugnant, how foul, the vileness, the putrescence. Oh, I will never understand why we are required to include cockroaches in our collection. It makes no sense. Well, who am I to question management? Oh, indeed. And in any case, what's one more filthy insect, eh, what? Oh my, I hate this part. I can hear it wriggling in there. So next up is the ladybug that we caught yesterday. And hopefully this doesn't freak him out as much. Oh yes, indeed. That's a spotted ladybug, if I'm not utterly mistaken. No, that's not necessary. Please, I must insist we leave it in the container. Protocols, you see, eh, what? I have to say that I am not overly fond of insects. I quite simply do not like touching them. Ugh. Ladybugs are one insect I thought might appeal to me. Then I made the grievous error of touching one. This vile fluid appeared from someplace, and it was everywhere. Utterly appalling. But I digress. So off screen I donated 2 of my 3 fossils since they didn't make up a complete set of fossils for the museum, so Vlathis just gave us some generic dialogue, but in this case we have the dinosaur egg. Who, I say, who upon who, a fossilized egg, excellent. I must apologize for that atrocious pun, so sorry. I just got carried away in my excitement, what? Because this is a grade A specimen. Now, I hate to admit this, but I cannot identify the species of dinosaur that produced this particular egg. I can envision its hatching, though, and from the shards, a new life slowly emerging, a miracle of flesh and bone. Oh, the wonder of it all, the drama, the spectacle, the ebb and flow, the grass and grit, life, I say, life. Oh, mercy. Oh, my, indeed. I must apologize profusely. I was lost in the moment. My beak flaps on its own. So something else I want to do today is speak to the neighbors that weren't at the Cherry Blossom Festival, besides Oxford, since we've already spoken to them. But here we are at Egbert's home, so nearby we have our newest neighbor, which is Truffles, who is still standing in the same spot. Eric, is it possible you're avoiding me? Because it sure seems like you are, Snouty. If you're not, then why wouldn't we meet up with each other until this hour of the night, huh? Anyway, well, what's up, Snouty? I'm bored. Eric, have you been paying your loan back, Snouty? Yes, I have, actually. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to be doing. Good for you. That's just common sense, of course. Tom Nook doesn't force you to shop there, but a lot of us, well, we look out for his best interests, Snouty. But you know what? If you finish paying off your house and upgrade it to the biggest house you can get, you'll receive some sort of commemorative gift that stays in front of the train station for all to see. Oh, someday I hope I have something like that for myself, Snouty. Oh, man. That is actually a long-term goal here, is that I would like to get that statue in front of the train station to show that thing off. And here's Hector saying something we've already heard before about the friend thing, and then... yeah, better is a neighbor nearby than a brother far away, and all that good stuff. So, tell us something new, Hector. Let's talk. I'm looking for someone to manage my brand new diving team. What? You know anyone who'd be good for the job? Hey, what about you? Will you be the manager, Eric? Well, sure, why not? As long as I don't have to compete myself. That's cool. And that's all he says. Okay. That's pretty funny, actually. So we can't really think of anything else to do today, so I'd say that just about wraps up this part. Some days are like that in Animal Crossing, where they end up being shorter than other days, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now here back at home, I ended up putting down the models we got today, and I also swapped out the flooring and wallpaper, which, honestly, I kinda like this combination a bit more than before. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to use the flooring and wallpaper we previously had, but, we'll put them on standby for a little bit. Now, back here we have this calendar type of thing that was sitting on that wooden box. And this thing's pretty cool because it can be like a pseudo-diary/journal, and it also shows you the days you played in the game as well as any holidays in the game. So, pretty cool stuff. April 1st not only says April Fool's Day, but it also has my birthday now. So we really didn't get to do what I planned on doing today, and in a way that's okay, because it's kind of like real life, where sometimes things pop up and derail your plans, but, it's a part of life, and it's also a part of Animal Crossing. So tomorrow, hopefully we'll end up fishing a little bit to make up for today, and we'll also check out Tom Nook's brand new store. We will also continue the Cherry Blossom Festival, which is really no different than today, but we will still celebrate with whatever animals end up being by the wishing well. So, until then, I will see you next time.